Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let us go. It's time to get up out of here. It's time for our oppressors to let us go. Pay us back what they owe us and let us go home. Let us go. We are ready to get up out of here. So let's say shalom to the Most High Yah, and to the Messiah, to salt of the earth, my brothers, and to all the Israelites, brothers and sisters out here bringing this truth. And to the chat, shalom to you all. Just gonna come over here on lunch break, taking a break. Feels good out here right now, Raleigh, North Carolina. Just gonna talk a little bit about let us go. You know, when you go back to the book of Exodus, you know, in the scriptures, it's getting time for our people that when they was in Egypt. Back, we see all kinds of different things starting to happen. We'll see that the gods of Egypt, all of them got torn down. We see in America, you go back 3 or 4 years ago, you'll see all these statues are starting to get torn down around America and around the world. You'll see the Most High Yah, the true heritage of Israel, going up against uh, these false religions. Like in Egypt, you had these sorcerers and all that, like when the snake, when Moses took the staff, Most High turned it to a snake, but the sorcerers had a snake too, but the high staff that turned into a snake ate up the other snakes. You'll see all type of plagues going on in Egypt. But the same thing happened then is happening now. Our people are waking up. Doing all these statues of their Confederacy and white supremacy has been a lot of been torn down. See the Most High, shalom, shalom, Patricia Thomas. We see the Most High is giving us strength to go out here and stand on what we know is true. We know we are the people coming straight out of the Bible, the Word. Um, you'll see, we had different debates against Christianity, or people just straight up just have false religion and they get destroyed. We see the Most High's work, all these things. So we need to ask the question. We need to go to the Most High and ask Him to let us go, because He holds the power. Even though these heathens got us in a land of captivity, when it's time for us to get up out of here, the Most High is going to be the exact same thing that He did in Egypt. He forewarned them. That's what we're doing now. That's why we're saying this. Let us go. Now, the main thing He did to Pharaoh, that basically what they call broke the camel's back, He killed every firstborn in Egypt. That's why in the Passover He told us to put that blood over our doors. So I don't know if that's gonna happen this time, but if we crying out, let us go, so we can go back into our land and serve our God, our Yah. That's the same thing. Let us go. What they were saying, so we can go serve our Yah. It's the exact same thing. When we read in these scriptures, and it tells us what happened in Egypt, the book of Exodus. It tells us what happened, in Babylon. It tells us what happened when we was in our land, even upon the Persian Medes, upon the Greece and Rome. That's when we start going, away from the Most High. We start to worship the sun God. And can y'all believe, man, it's a religious out here called the sun God. The exact same thing was happening then. It's happening now. And I pray that the Israelites don't fall upon that. But it's Israelites that's in that religion. The sun worship right now. Everything is all lined up. We just need to keep hollering, let us go. So that's the forward to these heathens. And if they don't take heed and pay us our money, send us out, give us our money. We got a lot of Israelites that are not going to leave. I mean, think about it. If they take and give us, I'm just going to put a number out, let's say $100 million a piece, which we know that's not enough, but let's say $100 million to every so-called African American. $100 million. Now, we just waking up to the truth, we're going to be out of here. But the ones that haven't, they're going to take that money and put it right back in this, next, this country or whatever, wherever they at. Because, if everybody would pay us back for what our ancestors did, built these countries around the world, there's so much money there was, it's unreal. But this is the thing. Everybody's not going to leave. The prayers, the Most High said in Romans 11, that the idea is to help all of Israel to be saved. But we know all of Israel haven't waken up yet. I pray the same thing. That all of Israel to be saved and waking up to the truth. I'm gonna be honest. I get frustrated. Sometimes, a lot of times, knowing what's going on. I think when you're in Christianity, you're not frustrated because you don't know what's going on. And you're in Christianity, you don't know. You don't know what's going on. And, so it's not too frustration when you see when you don't know what's going on. I know I didn't get frustrated when I didn't know what was going on. But now that I know what's going on, it's very frustration. And I just want, I just want to go home. I want to get our land back. I want us to be back in power. Then we won't have no excuses as not keeping the statute laws and commandments. We won't have no excuses of not keeping the Shabbat, the Sabbath to the fullest. We have no excuses not doing nothing because we're in our land. We can be able to exercise the Most High's laws to the fullest. And we'll be glad to do it because he says he's going to put his spirit in us. We just need to keep crying out, let us go. Let us go. I was watching Divine Prospect. I haven't finished watching it. And he even came on there. She was asking the question, a woman from Esau or Japhet lineage was asking the question, how do y'all know y'all the people? And she was she seemed like she was sincere about it. She wanted to know, basically, first she came on act like she was working up to the truth, but she was asking the question, how do you know that we are, the people of the book? And like I said, I haven't finished yet, but Brother Prospect was basically telling her that we come from West Africa. We've got migration patterns from Israel to West Africa. And I don't know what else he said, but she was saying that her, it was all basically what she was saying was backwards. She was saying that she believes you call him Yah and all these names, that's the sign of the Antichrist. So we know, remember I said she's from the lineage of Esau or Japhet or mixed together. Now, this is the thing. When this is the time that the time completely draws near because we're awakened. But if you are a Gentile and your people did not enslave Israel, your people did not you know, devout Israel. And you know who Israel is, and you know the enemy know who we are within their heart. You know this. You coming on asking questions. I mean, maybe she was sincere. I don't know. Better be praying and find out who your lineage is. That you know, did they enslave Israel? Did they destroy Israel? Did they devour Israel? Did they spoil Israel? Did they, you know, prey on Israel? Because if they did, and you reaping the benefits from these things, you gonna pay. And you know, I was like, you know, if a sister came in my channel, I would stay calm because there's no use in getting upset. Can y'all believe I would stay calm? And, Divine Prosper, he's very good. He's always good. But you know, I like get hyped, but I would stay calm about that because just go straight to the scriptures and let her read it for yourself. This is why the rest of the world, especially in America, these Esau and Japhet, I try to say the word to people because the minute they realize the scriptures tells us in Jeremiah 30 and 16, whoever did these things to Israel gonna get it back. See, that's why they don't want to accept it. They know we the people. I met plenty to know. As long as you say, hey, if you know, believe in Messiah and you cleave to Israel, you be okay. And that is true. If your nation did not do those things to Israel, that's the difference. United States, South America, all the European countries, islands, wherever we scattered at, let us go. Y'all know we are the people. All I can tell you is pray that you end up on that lineage that these are things to us. Then you can cleave to us. But you gotta let us go. You want the world to be better? You want our earth to be at peace, according to Isaiah chapter 14? Let us go. Let us go. For Jeremiah 16 and 19 said the Gentiles should come from the end of the earth. Realize that their fathers have inherit lies and vanity. Mm, mm, mm. Let us go. Let us go home. Pay us what, you know, so many times you heard this. Oh, I wish y'all go back to Africa. Well, listen, that's what we want to do. We want to go home. We are smart. We got doctors, lawyers, engineers, you know, carpenters. We got everything in Israel. We can run a whole country easy. For what's over 200 years ago, what was his name? Thomas Jefferson. They put a bill out, and it's probably sitting up in the White House to this day. I got dust on it. Say when the Negroes get to the point that they can run their own country, we should let them go. Let them go. So, you know, we need to look furthermore in that Thomas Jefferson bill if they ain't hiding it or got rid of it to let us go. Let us go home. You know, we are capable of running the country where we can stand on our two. This is why, you know, they always want to push us through school and not allow us to learn how to read, write, to do nothing because they don't want us to get capable of doing those things, especially to realize who we are. That's why you see a lot of African Americans, so-called African Americans, are pushed through the school system. They say you graduate, they'll play basketball, but they can't even read I, or they'll you put the word cat up, they can't even spot out the A or the C or the G. I don't even know, but they can play some basketball. This how they society was doing it. It's probably still doing it to this day. I know when I was in school, that's what they would do. I remember one time they tried to take me and put me in one of them, I would say, slow classes. I think I was probably in about the third grade. I went up in there. I was up in there for maybe. Um, I was up in there for maybe 30 minutes, and I was doing the homework and stuff like that, doing the schoolwork. It was so easy, man. I thought I was smart. I mean, I am smart, but this was extra easy. So I was making 100. And so they said, okay, you can go back to your regular class. So when I came home and told my mama got mad. She said, they put you where? I think she called up there. My boy ain't done, blah, blah, this. And I was like, I like that class. All the work was easy. But that's what they try to do. They don't want us to learn nothing because they want us to stay messed up in our minds. And they want to push us through school. Even on the jobs that we have, when you get to asking too many questions, people get aggravated with me because I want to know everything. And they act like they don't want you to know certain things because they don't want you to learn, especially don't want you to learn who you are. Shalom, brother T. Shalom, Jabani. Shalom, She Yah. Shalom, Jason Camp Trevor. Most I still got us a few Gentiles to delete before they even think about letting us go. Yeah, let the body pound sky. You know, um, so often I think about, I wonder, when that passage in Thessalonians, when it says, uh, for the dead and the Messiah should rise first, when it says dead and Christ should rise first, and them that are left alive will be caught up to meet him in the air, and so we will be with the Lord, with the Messiah, whatever. And then you look at what Revelations 11 talking about the two witnesses that the dead body laid in the streets. They start to rise up and go together. I mean, brother Eric we was talking about, he brought that out and connect all of that together as the same event that would happen and for us to be in the wilderness at that time. Um, I tell you what, that's a good point, Giovanni, Giovanni, that the Most High got to do some more destruction of these heathens. But I tell you what, I hope that's around the corner because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to be amongst my people. I mean, like I said, we as a people, even in this country, we don't wake up thinking about, harming people and being mad at people. We just trying to make, this stuff not even on our mind. But when you come to the truth, you realize who you are and what's been happening to you. I know what's on my mind is that, yes, I do want the Most High to pay him back. So right now, our hands are tied behind our back. So when our body get transformed, that's in the same events. And that's alone said we'll be caught up immediately in there. That's talking about the transformation of mortality to immortality. Then we'll be able to handle these heathens, just like in first part of Joel 2, and how it says that, you can fall on the sword, it won't kill you. So we'll have that type of body, you immortality. Man, I'm just ready to go. We got to keep crying out. Let us go. This right here is the forewarning, the forewarning to let us go. Get up out of here. Give our money. Give everything back that you stole from us. All these, man, I was just seeing, what's her name? Lisa Cabarro was talking about in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A college stole our bones, 13 of them, stole them out of the grave and put them up on display, call themselves, analyze them and looking at them. 13 so-called African American bones. Now they apologize and they say they're going to rebury them. And they should be put in prison, put in jail. It's just crazy. That's completely robbing our graves. All this stuff is going on. Even even when we dead, they still don't like us. It's time to let us go. And I pray that our time is near. So much evilness is going on. Pray that they let us go. Somebody trying to call my phone. Can y'all still hear me? It probably knocked me off my Bluetooth. But I'm ready to get off of here. Um, I just pray that what we ask for in the Most High. Rajisa, did you see the video that she, that video that, didn't you see that video she put up about it being hot in China for 70 days straight? Wow. 70 days straight? Oh, I haven't seen that video. Wow. Yeah, I mean, all the signs, they want, the plagues and everything you hear. Come on, man. Ain't nobody, you ain't got to be a rocket scientist. The ones, especially in power, y'all know what's going on. And let us go home. Tell you what, time come. I hope that time is around the corner. We keep hollering out, let us go. Just like happened in Egypt. Moses came and the Most High said, let my people go. And then Pharaoh said, who sent you? I am sent you. Ahaya, Ahaya. I am sent. I am sent you. That's what you tell them with most of them. So, hey, you know, you let us go. That's what we need to do. I'm ready to get off of here. Just want to stop by and give a shout out. Shalom to you all in the chat. And maybe later on, maybe do something tonight. I don't know. But let's keep on saying this, y'all. Let's keep on saying, let us go. This is what we plead. Let us go. I have to keep saying it. That's right, Lion Warrior. We have to do our part daily. Humble ourselves. Pray, seek his face. Turn from the wicked ways. Then he will heal our land and we can return. Yeah. Exactly how to do that. Got to get back to the statute laws, commandments, which I know all of y'all know this. That's so good. Go to tell Pharaoh in Egypt, Jason Campers, go to tell Pharaoh in Egypt land, let my people go. That's right. I'm just so tired. Can you imagine y'all getting back in our land right amongst our people? Anyway, y'all, let me get off here. Shalom. Peace, you all. Hope y'all having a good day. But remember, keep saying it. Let us go. Shalom. Peace.